need to put the lock on the fridge. I knew I was forgetting something. Gonna be headed off to a spot in New Mexico with what Brian and I are referring to as a puddle of water. Should be a lake, but you know, our expectations are pretty low. We took a wrong turn. So we're just making it work.
What?
That freaks me out a bit.
Okay.
It was beautiful and perfect this morning, and just as the weather predicted, we're getting the edge of that storm, and it's pretty freaking windy out here. Hi, we're Katie and Brian. Not your average couple, that's for sure. After 30 years of tattooing and a career as a mortician who saw the world change after COVID, we realized life was slipping by, so we made a change. First, a sailboat to chase the horizon, and now a fifth wheel. We're living life on a budget, chasing freedom, and doing things our way. This is the No Tomorrow Project, our ongoing adventure to live differently, explore boldly, and make every day count. So join us as we learn along the way. Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
We still have quite a bit of bread that Brian has baked, which is a lovely thing to have. However, we are traveling today, and that bread is on a big ceramic plate. I just told Brian that we should just put it in the truck as a road snack. Where do you think we should put the bread to keep it safe?
Well, I can't say that putting it in the truck is a bad idea in one respect, because we'll eat it, and that's what it's for. The only problem is that we'd probably eat it all, which is bad.
How long is our travel day?
40 minutes.
I don't know if it's more of a challenge to eat it or to not eat it.
You and I could eat that in 15 minutes.
Okay, let's do our last little check. That locked. Nothing movable is right there. Shower head is on the floor. Bowl is in the bathroom. I need to put the lock on the fridge. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, I'm gonna lock up our fridge, and then we are gonna be headed off to a spot in New Mexico with what Brian and I are referring to as a puddle of water. Should be a lake, but you know, our expectations are pretty low. May I interest you in some road snack, nana bread, or half-rotten apple? I cut out the icky.
Well, I guess we don't waste food around here.
Hell no.
No, we
not.
don't. We definitely don't. All right, we have no idea where we're going.
Yay.
And we more or less know our destination, but it's Monday, perfect day to go drive to your next spot. Everybody's already at work.
Yeah, that is a good thing to note, that if you are living on the road and boondocking, typically weekdays are the best days to find spots. And usually by the time Friday rolls around, that's when a lot of weekenders come in. So if you want to snag a good spot, don't travel on a Friday, especially on a holiday. And we know this from experience because Brian and I did that a couple times and we learned really fast. And the dumps are more free and open.
We found another free dump to go to as well, and more free water. But we're gonna do our best to see how long we could find free dumping and free water for as long as we can going east. Be kind of a good challenge.
Challenge accepted.
So far, we have not paid for any dumping or any water. Yeah.
We've been out on the road how long?
For 2.5 months now.
So 2.5 months, and we've paid for no water, no dumping, and since we're full electric with solar, we have no propane bill. The only bill we've had other than food is gas. That's pretty good, man.
Pretty good, man. Thanks, boondocking spots in the Southwest.
I believe there'll be more on the East Coast. More than we think.
Okay. We'll search for them.
Yeah.
We are adamant, so hopefully we will pave the way and show people that there's a lot of free spots to stay for a rig this big.
Putting our feelers out.
Yeah. We could be wrong, but I hope we're right.
Could be bug central, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with that. We could try.
yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll try being close to the water, and I mean, we have screens, so it shouldn't be that bad. And if it is, hey, our home has wheels, so we can just move down the road a little bit.
With the big winds that are coming tomorrow, I guess our plan was to just stay hooked up.
Yeah, that's true. Freaking thing to get around. Good job, B.
At least we've got a little bit more protection here too, so.
Yeah, it's kind of hilly, huh?
Yeah.
And we're down in between it on a couple sides.
And it's not a dirt road yet.
Yeah, that's true. Not a dirt road. And there's more grass and plants here. I know they're not green, but they still count. And those will help with managing dust. We took a wrong turn. So we're just making it work.
It's a little gnarly. Be real careful. What?
That freaks me out a bit.
Okay.
Could you turn the other way easier?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we've made it out of that pickle, and we're gonna just double back and then go through the way that we walked down. Get to the spot eventually.
Because Brian made a wrong turn.
Brian made a wrong turn. It takes me a little bit longer to like get situated in the car than Brian, so I lagged on that and I couldn't direct him in time.
Just a little bit tight because of the branches. Might have scratched the RV a little bit, very lightly, which we'll check out once we get there. This is probably the most complex set of roads that we have gone down. So Katie went ahead to make sure that we're retracing our steps that we went and took. Hey lady, you won the ride.
So it was down this middle one?
Yeah. It just looks ugly
Okay.
because there's a rain gully.
Okay.
You okay there?
I just forgot to breathe.
A little stressed?
Yeah, we're taking our home off-roading now. You know, if we read on iOverlander, they say, oh, I have a 4x4 van that can make it up a mountain. I was fine. And we're like, oh, we can do that. We're in a fifth wheel. And then what do you know? We do. My confidence with Brian grows every adventure around the corner. I feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're capable. I try not to let my panic show through. Try is the word.
Well, it was just such drama getting here,
Jeez.
but we're here. We're gonna auto level. While we do that, why don't you guys check out the lake?
Well, I feel like we're in different place, same wind. So it's a bit windy here. We even got some raindrops. But luckily with the position that we're at, we are just behind this berm, kind of protected from the wind, which the water right in front of us is just a ripple, nothing too bad. And I can see out on the lake that there's actually white caps, which means it's blowing over 10 knots. Something I learned from sailing. But I'm gonna try and capture some of this. It was beautiful and perfect this morning, glassy. And just as the weather predicted, we're getting the edge of that storm and it's pretty freaking windy out here. But yeah, by us, it's really calm. Strategic boondocking. Really hope you can hear any of this. This is pretty gnarly, especially when we go up. So this is the berm that's protecting us from the wind, and it's kind of wrapping around a little bit, but it's just a ripple where out there, I'm gonna zoom in and show you guys, it's pretty crazy. All right, I have dirt in my mouth, I have sand in my eyes, and the backs of my legs are now thoroughly sandblasted. nice exfoliation, you know? So I'm gonna head back because I think I got the shot. I think you guys get the point that it's really freaking windy out here. And dirt gets everywhere. Ew, I just crunched it in my teeth. Ugh.
Well, the winds have let up and it is an absolutely gorgeous day out here in Brantley Lake. It has now been called
Dead Fish Lake. There are multiple dead fish, carp, bass, pike, sadly all dead. The birds are having a heyday with it and they're enjoying it.
Katie always comes up with the best names. Let's see, now that the winds have let up, today is beautiful, but the weather does come back tomorrow. The winds are back into the 40-mile-an-hour gusts. For future plans, other than the winds that are coming, it does look like we're going to be able to start heading east like we want.
Yay!
We're going to kind of go south to go east. With that in mind, we've really had to contemplate if we were going to take out some of the destinations that we wanted to go see this year, because gas prices have just exploded, as everybody knows.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And we don't know when it's going to let up either. So might as well err on the side of caution and try and go places where gas prices are already relatively lower compared to the rest of the US. So that being Texas and the South, as far as we know.
Yeah, as far as we know. Well,
Yeah.
California, I think, just hit $8 yesterday. Friends of ours in Tennessee have hit $3 in the $3. And then Arizona, I think, is in the high 4s. So it's definitely affecting everybody. I'm sure it's affecting you guys too that are trying to get out there this year and go see some of the beautiful lakes and national parks that are out there. So leave a comment below if the gas prices are going to affect your outcome for the year as far as how much traveling you're doing.
Let us know how much prices went up around you. If there's a sweet spot somewhere out there where you guys aren't affected, let everyone know and we'll come hang out. We'll fill up in your neighborhood.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, leave a comment below with that on how much gas prices are in your area. Make sure to include your state and city if you can.
Yeah.
We were talking about this morning, looking last year at what we spent doing the Northwestern Loop through Utah, Idaho, Montana, and Canada, Washington, Oregon. Gas prices in some of those states weren't necessarily cheap, so I was kind of curious if I could do the math to figure out if the states that are coming up, if they're cheaper in gas, if it will cost us maybe the same.
It feels like it's changing so drastically. It's such a rapidly moving target.
Yeah, because like you were saying, it's going to affect food.
Yeah, it's not just gas.
It's going to affect everything down the chain.
That means that truck drivers, they're paying more for gas, so then they're going to put on an extra bit to cover their costs, of course, which they should. So that means that anything that goes into a semi-truck for transport is going to have that gas tax on there as well. So even though you don't leave your home, if you don't own a car, unfortunately, you're still going to be affected by crazy gas prices.
Yeah. Do you think we could tow our fifth wheel with a bicycle? A couple of bicycles?
Oh my gosh.
Hooked up to it? Go for it?
Get some horses. Some Clydesdales. How many Clydesdales does it take to move a 36-foot trailer? Does anyone out there know?
We've got enough solar on the fifth wheel. Maybe we can buy a solar-powered scooter and... I don't know.
Help us game plan, guys. We're kind of just waiting in the Southwest for weather, and while we were waiting, we just got hit by these gas prices. So anyone has any input or if you just want to share the pain of the gas prices and what's going on, just, have fun down there.
Mm-hmm. Have fun down there in the comments.
Support group down there.
Gasoline support group. Yeah. We would be swimming in this lake if there wasn't so many dead fish. Kind of creeped us out.
Yeah. This is even too gnarly for me.
Yeah, it is a beautiful lake though.
It is, especially, dude, look at that. Show that. It's beautiful. Too bad there's dead fish everywhere.
Well, if you guys remember us getting in here, we got lost, went down the wrong road. So I figured this time I would see what our road options were to get back to the easy road. This is the road that we came down. It's just got a big water gully in the middle of it, which I didn't necessarily want to deal with it again if we had a smoother route. There is another road over here, so we'll go check that one out real quick. The road over by the Chihuahua camp.
Yes.
Looks to be a little bit smoother. Should have enough room for the turn as long as we stay to one side. Kind of utilize that arc of it, because on the far side of the road there's a berm.
Okay.
So as long as we do that, which shouldn't be any big problem, but the grade's not too bad. Even though when we came down, it looks worse in the distance looking at it than it does actually walking up to it. We'll be fine. I'm telling you, we'll be fine. By the time we get up onto that road, we just want to pull up our map to make sure we take the right road to get out of here, which I'm pretty sure we will naturally. We got the AC fired up for Katie in the truck, trying to cool it off in here. This is pretty much 90 degrees out here today. This should keep her a little bit calmer as we go through some of this road. Poor thing.
You still want me to get up?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll reposition and then...
Yeah.
Okay. This way I can make my freak out noises and it won't distract Brian while he tries to get our house not destroyed by this. Alright. Give me a heads up if you want me to give you directions at all, otherwise I'm just gonna film.
Yeah.
Okay. No! It's my sign to get in, I guess. That was the hard part.
Unless we get lost again.
Unless we get lost again, but Brian is confident. He knows where we're going. Well, let me know if you want me to navigate for you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in there.
Okay.
Inside.
Oh. Brian just abruptly parked the car and jumped out. I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on. Whoa, shit.
Just needed to move some shrubbery real quick.
You must find another shrubbery!
Okay.
Okay.
I did not pull up the map yet. I don't know which way to go yet.
It's fine.
Go straight.
It should be pretty self-explanatory this time.
Yeah, it's pretty much just keep to the right as opposed to keep to the left. Oh, it was a lot easier getting out than it was getting in. Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, we have officially made it through the gauntlet to get out of Dead Fish Lake. It's really called Brantley Lake? Brantley Lake?
Brantley.
It's really called Brantley Lake here in lovely New Mexico, but due to all the dead fish, I have nicknamed it Dead Fish Lake. Hopefully they get it cleaned up soon enough to be a paradise for all those lovely fish, but as of right now, the birds are just having a heyday with all the dead fish.
Yeah.
So, should we tell the people where we're heading now?
Yeah.
Do you want to know? You want to know, right? We're going